Un artista jamás debe vender el alma al diablo.
Pablo Picasso once said that art frees the soul from the everyday dust. This reality has been reflected since the beginning of our time. Art has developed itself at the same time we are developing our capability to feel, a unique capacity that allows us to see the world in a very particular way. That's the reason art's the strongest tool we have to express what we can say, and paradoxically allows us to live out loud. Nowadays, art is at a breakthrough point. That's very clear when we ask ourselves, what is art? Why do we pride ourselves so much on creation and innovation, but yet fail to change the archaic views on art? Why can't we picture ads, video games, graffiti, or even music videos as a form of art? When we talk about art, we primarily think of concepts such as sculptures or painting. They have been the main form art has taken. But what about the rest? Fortunately for us, photography and cinema were able to step out of this conservative-based atmosphere that is surrounding art. But that's not enough. Our society has not been able to grasp the one thing that separates us from all of the living creatures. And this brought a generation that only sees art through names and numbers. Those are very dangerous elements. They objectify what's naturally not. We can't seem to be able to pass through a Spotify list or even look at a piece of art and use our own judgment to decide whether we like it or not. It doesn't matter what format does it come with. We have the imperative need for a signature, a price, and a marketing team. Those will define how good that piece is. These again are very dangerous elements. They have nothing to do with art, and they're turning it into some sort of industrialized product, an assembly line that creates the same thing over and over and over again, always making the product accessible to the maximum amount of people as possible. This economic logic, the one that only knows how to add, withdraw, multiply, and divide, has hidden the real essence of art from us. It prevents society from bonding with artists, but allows them to make some sales. This behavior pattern has doomed society. It's slowly killing art, and without it, humanity will perish. There are not many artists left who have stayed true to their essence. It's just a few who haven't sold their souls to the devil. Even so, we've reached an artist who kept a distance with the art industry. He's a painter who strives for quality, never quantity. He's a man whose love for art is way higher than any number another man can draw on a check.
Soy Ricardo Gainza Napal. Nací en Bilbao en el año 1929, tengo 87 años y vine aquí a Cataluña con 18 años. Mi madre estaba en Bellas Artes, ganó algunos premios de dibujo y yo se me ocurrió pues empezar a pintar, a dibujar y vi que me iba bien. Y empecé entonces a pintar con óleo y me fue muy bien y continué así, pintando. Autodidacta total. A mí nadie me enseñó a pintar. Y entonces unos amigos míos me ofrecieron ir a Nueva York a exponer. Y estuvimos 21 días. Y muy bien, tuve éxito. De Nueva York me salió una contrata para Miami. Entonces en Miami vendí 4 cuadros, también más. Y después no me he preocupado por exponer en galerías y en las exposiciones, porque de Barcelona me vinieron que les hiciera cada mes 3 o 4 cuadros, cada mes. Y cogí y dije no. Y a partir de aquí dejé de, digamos, las galerías, no expuse más. No me ha interesado tanto movimiento de preocupación por exponer aquí, exponer allá, porque me resta capacidad de trabajo. O piensas que tienes que exponer en Miami, que te faltan 4 cuadros, o trabajas. O soy una máquina, un reproductor o creador. Y te iré por el camino de la creación. Yo cuando pinto, lo que me interesa a mí es llegar a reproducir el verdadero arte. Es como una búsqueda hacia mi verdad, mi deseo, a pensar lo que estoy haciendo y su desarrollo. Si no empiezas a hacer eso, ¿qué sabes de ti entonces?
Paul Cézanne, the man considered to be the father of modern painting, once said that a work of art that doesn't start with emotion, it's not art at all. Therefore, we think Gaintha is right. In order to change our views on art, we must go all the way to the beginning. Only like this we'll be able to understand art as it is. But instead of learning how to have a very personal, well-founded judgment, and therefore being able to understand art, we spent almost 2 decades in school learning how to be obedient. We also spent a lot of time trying to learn other languages, but refused to understand the only language that connects all human beings, no matter where they're from. We spend our whole life looking for happiness, and it's always very close to us. We only have to look. We must change the course of this situation, and to do so, we must fight. We must fight against the big dream killer machinery, but most of all, we must fight ourselves and the way we've been taught how to look at the world, so that we can help designers, musicians, painters, filmmakers, writers, bakers, creators, all sorts of artists. And this is no utopia we're talking about. It's just a simple favor exchange. If we want to make sure artists can create everything and anything their heart may imagine, it's very simple. Respect. Only like this we'll be able to receive and absorb all the wonder they create. Art is always beautiful, but that doesn't mean we always see it. So, if we want to be able to see better, we must nourish our criticism and personal interest and learn how to value what lays in front of us. But most important, we need to believe. We need to believe in art. Believe it's capable of making us feel. It's undeniable that art is conducive to happiness, but only if it's an expression of love. Otherwise, it's nothing. And we must never forget, our salvation lays within art, because life is the art of drawing without an eraser. We should start believing in art. It's only like this that we'll be able to truly believe in life.